When millions of football fans arrive in Qatar for the World Cup, their every move and movements will be monitored. Any potential problems such as overcrowding or crowd trouble will be picked up remotely.
Those are very high resolution, high megapixel special cameras that have the capability to zoom in to spectator areas
and recognize their faces?
Clearly identify the faces. Now, it helps us in the situation that there is any undesirable behavior that's observed in the fans that actually puts the safety of other fans at risk. We can take the necessary action by coordinating with our ground forces.
On the ground, Kenyans will be among thousands of security officials that will secure the FIFA World Cup.
We have Kenyans who are working in the management for the people who are participating as marshals. We have people participating as stewards. People are showing the spectators directions. So as Kenyans, of course, we are ever excited when opportunities come this way. And being part of this family, we really appreciate that our country has a good MOU, like a memorandum of understanding with the country that has given us opportunities and visas to come and work in Qatar.
At the metro stations across Doha, hundreds of Kenyans will be in charge of security and safety of metro, as well as thousands of daily commuters.
We are seeing opportunities. First, as expatriates working in Qatar, it's a good opportunity because we can participate directly in the World Cup, and so many people have always wished. Like in 2010, you can remember South African. We all wish that we could have been in the match. So there's a really big difference between being on TV watching World Cup and being live in the country where the World Cup is being played. So we have opportunities, and we are excited. We are waiting for it.
Qatar is one of the safest countries in the Middle East. The government says the World Cup security will be a joint effort by friends of Qatar from around the world.
We also have an agreement that has been signed with the Interpol, with the different international policing from a mega events perspective. So we make sure that there is a knowledge transfer that is happening from people who hosted previous events and a knowledge transfer to our workforce.
By the time football fans, visitors and teams arrive in Qatar for the World Cup, the expatriates working in the country will have spent years preparing for 30 days of world-class football competition. The Kenya football team will not be playing here at the FIFA World Cup, but the country will feel represented among the global communities here that will feel entitled to the overall success of the tournament for providing personnel and skills that will be used throughout the competition. Saddique, Shaban, CGTN in Doha, Qatar.